So for some reason, the broadcasting was disconnected. So let's finish up. Maybe the shortage of space or the computer is just shut it down. I will try to connect it and finish it up. Let's continue.
Biden administration to make any sort of moves towards Iran, which has been really a country that has been targeted by the Trump administration from the very early days. Remember back in 2016, before the election then, Donald Trump said that one of the first things he would do on day one would pull out of the Iran nuclear deal. He was talked out of that on a couple of occasions when he had to reauthorize, but when it came to doing it for the third time, he said, I'm absolutely not doing it, and refused to do it. So pulled the plug on it at that point. The other thing is, Mike Pompeo is interested in running for the presidential nomination for the Republican Party in 2024. So being tough in Iran, he believes, plays well to the base and makes him look strong. And certainly if you continue to attack Iran, it plays well with the conservative base. America has scar tissue from what happened during the Carter administration when the hostages were taken at the Iranian embassy. They do not trust Iran. That has been the case for many, many, many years. Donald Trump, to a degree, tapped into that. Rather than played up on it, he tapped into that. And so there is always a concern about what Iran is going to do next. And in some cases, people close to Donald Trump would say they've been justified in some of the things that Iran has done, and it's been true with what they've predicted and what they've said, but they would like to continue this campaign of maximum pressure, and they're hoping that by highlighting this, it makes it much more difficult for Joe Biden to step away from that.
Alan Fisher's at the White House. Thank you for that, Alan.
Hi, I'm Chad. This is my daughter, Bethany.
Okay, that's one video I want to show you. The next one is Ugandan election. That will be the closing one for today. Let's see. That's a BBC reporting. Let's see.
Candidates for the Ugandan presidency are incumbent Yoweri Museveni and Robert Kyagulanyi, also known as Bobi Wine. Ugandans vote for a new president and parliament on January the 4th.
Apologize again. This is a challenge. All right.
Candidates for the Ugandan presidency are incumbent Yoweri Museveni and Robert Kyagulanyi, also known as Bobi Wine. Ugandans vote for a new president and parliament on January the 14th, 2021. Here are 5 things you need to know. 1. Everyone wants the youth vote. Uganda has one of the world's youngest populations. 75% of people there are under 30. Young people are becoming more and more politically involved, and with that, the race to win the youth vote intensifies. Opposition candidate Bobi Wine is promising change from the top and saying he will amplify the voices of the nation's youth.
Our pledge has always been to exalt the voices of the people.
This is Bobi Wine.
The most
He's
legal,
a tough challenger at this time to unseat Yoweri Museveni.
Assertive way.
On the other hand, the incumbent president, Museveni, is offering stability as the country's longest-serving leader of 34 years. His slogan, "Securing Your Future," promises a stable Uganda the nation's young people. 2. Promises and policies. Museveni is emphasizing security. He wants a strong army to ensure that Uganda is a powerful actor, geopolitically speaking, in East Africa. He also wants security at home, focusing on the safety of homes and businesses. Bobi Wine is campaigning for a more inclusive, representative rule which could draw in groups who had previously been marginalized, such as ethnic minorities and working class people. He wants to create jobs for young people who currently face drastically high levels of unemployment and underemployment. 3. Campaigning during COVID. In a bid to stem the spread of coronavirus, the government banned public rallies. Instead, most campaigning is to be done online, making it an obstacle for those candidates who may not be able to fund online campaigns. The new rules have also meant a number of arrests at rallies for Bobi Wine, with Bobi himself being arrested multiple times. This led to an explosive reaction from Uganda's youths. 4. Protests and police crackdowns. Numerous protests broke out in Kampala after the arrest of Bobi Wine for allegedly breaking COVID campaigning rules. The unrest resulted in over 50 deaths, with Bobi claiming the police tear-gassed his supporters and tried to assassinate him. The police denied this. 5. Regional impact of the elections. The result of the elections won't just affect Ugandans. It could also impact international relations. Uganda is one of the United States' main partners in fighting militants like Al-Shabaab in East Africa. The Americans are responsible for billions in funding for security and development. Most of South Sudan's food and many other goods come through Uganda. Unrest there could affect the supply chain. With the vote just days away, the countdown towards who will be Uganda's leader is on.
Okay, that's thanks to BBC reporting about the Ugandan election and the challenge coming with the election. And it's gonna be on Thursday, and we will see what's gonna happen. As I said, if it's peaceful and free, this Bobi Wine has a chance to win. But if the intimidation and harassment using the security force to threaten the voters to cheat the votes, Yoweri Museveni will continue to be the president. Can't challenge it. It's not like America. If he claim he won, he won. Can't challenge it in the court. Can't challenge it anywhere. It's a tough one in Africa, but we have to wait and see. It is Thursday, and I hope it will be peaceful and fair. So that's all I have for today, and thank you for listening. I appreciate your comment, and like, dislike, share, subscribe to share the news, and as Concerned Citizens Media grow and be the voice for all humanity, especially to create a peaceful, democratic country in Ethiopia, to stop the bloodshed, mass arrest, intimidation in Oromia, in Benishangul, in Tigray, and other areas. you know, let's be the end of killing in that country. Let be the end of bloodshed. Let's allow the people to vote for their own candidates, for their own leaders. Let's give them the opportunity. So, Concerned Citizens Media is mainly focused to bring attention to Ethiopia, to the global community, to the diaspora community, to talk about it, to share the concerns of the Ethiopians, to stop mass arrest, bloodshed, killings, and make that country free and fair and full of freedom, peace, justice for all of them. Okay, that's all I have. Appreciate you sharing your time with me. You can comment, share, subscribe to Concerned Citizens Media. So thank you again. So long, everyone. Until next time.